How's it going, DK?
Good.
Sure, it's kind of been the constant question, but now that you're in there in preseason camp, how's the transition to running back going? How do you feel? How comfortable are you in there?
It's going really well. I feel very comfortable. I'm starting to become confident as well. I feel good taking coaching. I'm just trying to do my thing.
The pass protection side of it specifically, obviously that's very different to what you were doing in your previous positions. How is that part of it going?
It's going well. I think I'm transitioning well. Sometimes you have your growing pains when we got good linebackers like Debo Williams, Stone Blanton, and guys like that. But I'm definitely continuing to grow in that aspect.
You're playing behind the offensive line a lot more than you have in the past. Just what have you seen from that unit so far and how they've looked early in preseason?
Those guys right now, I think we're developing a dog mentality. Those guys are approaching every single day with grit and a chip on their shoulder. They're leading the team. We go as they go. I love watching them play. I enjoy playing behind them much more now, and I think they're doing really, really well.
DK, you've been able to play and shoot a bunch of different offensive systems, and I'm not trying to compare it to former coaches, but what is it about this system in particular that you think you guys can have success as a team?
Yeah, I think Coach Loggins is doing a good job of allowing us to just play. I think he's doing a good job of allowing us to whatever plays we're comfortable with, being able just to execute them as much as possible, putting us in the best situations with the plays that we know best. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to give us the best opportunity to be successful. So I think that's one of the best things about this offense.
DK, kind of talking about pass pro a little bit. How much does your time as a high school quarterback help you in that, maybe knowing what pressures might look like and what defenses are trying to do there?
Oh, a lot. Well, really not even really high school. Really just my development from quarterback when I first got here. Still until now, just kind of knowing how to see defenses, where the blitz may be coming from. Just that mental aspect of it is definitely giving me an edge. It allowed the transition to be a lot much easier than expected.
DK, I know you worked at running back in the spring some, but I mean, now that you're at fall camp and season's coming up, does it feel more like real that you're actually playing running back? I mean, was there a point that it was kind of like, okay, this is actually what I'm doing as opposed to just messing around with this a little bit?
Yeah, really like day two or kind of day one, I was like, I still had to kind of get my feet back together. But after day one, I was able to just, hone in on the position again. I'm starting to feel comfortable. Like I said, I'm starting to get confident. And just got to continue to grow and continue to get better.
Now that you're lining up right alongside Spencer, do you find your relationship with him getting any closer or changing at all, or about the same as it was last year?
We've always been kind of close, but definitely more closer now. We talk before every single play. We kind of communicate and kind of just see. He's asking me what I see or me asking him what he sees. So definitely our relationship is continuing to grow. So I believe it's a great relationship.
You've seen a lot of playbooks since you've been here. Where does Dowell's rank with the other ones in terms of like how extensive it is? Is it more or less simplified? More extensive? How is that?
Honestly, they all have those. They all have those, like their pros and I wouldn't say cons, but as a player, you have your offenses that you like more because sometimes they may have more simpler verbiage. But Coach Logan's doing a good job of allowing us to just play fast, not be simple, just kind of play fast, simplifying things for us, allowing us to be the best version of ourselves.
DK, you mentioned Pup Howard as one of those guys. Who are some of the younger freshmen, newer enrollees that have kind of caught your eye through the first 4 or 5 days of practice?
All of them. Of course, Nick, you got your DBs, all the freshman DBs. Of course, Pup Howard. You got some old linemen, Tro, a lot of guys, man. Tree, really every freshman that I can think of is going to have, is really going to give us a chance to win this year. They're going to be put in positions to play. So I think those guys kind of understand that, and they're taking that on well. I'm just kind of taking coaching. I think all of them are developing well.
DK, I know we were talking about the other day, and for you personally, how disappointed you felt that some people have kind of wrote off Juju a little bit. What have you seen from Juju so far, and how excited are you for him for this season?
Yeah, Juju is Juju. You know what you get when you see Juju. He's that guy. He's continuing to grow. He's being more of a vocal leader now, which our offense needs. So he's doing a really good job of that. The explosiveness is still there. Like I said, Juju is Juju. So we definitely appreciate him just his leadership role, the role he's taking on this year, and excited to see him play. I'm excited to play along with him next to him, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm excited for him.
Is there any part of you that wants to petition for some time at tight end so you can complete the offensive cycle?
No, not at all. I leave that for Trey Knoxton, boy, man.
DK, you mentioned what you like about this offense the first week or so of training camp. What are some things that this offense needs to continue to either get better at or a little bit more consistent at?
I mean, every single day we got stuff that we got to continue to grow and learn from. Every day you're going to have your pros and cons, things you need to learn from, but there isn't nothing specific that, I would point out that we need to learn from. Continue to grow, continue to trust coaching, continue to trust the plan, you know what I'm saying, and just continue to build confidence within ourselves, continue to play with a chip on our shoulder, just have an edge.
You mentioned Dowell's offense allowing players to play fast. Is that just a quick decision-making thing? Is that a tempo thing? What does kind of playing fast mean to you with his offense?
Kind of all aspects, the mental side of it. When you got the mental side of it down, it allows you to play faster on the field.
You mentioned Trey and obviously Josh coming in. Just those tight ends bringing kind of some new energy to that room. Just what do you like about them?
Oh, yeah. Really all of our tight ends, really explosive guys, kind of different body type style guys. But really, really explosive guys, really, really smart. They both know the offense really, really well. Two vocal leaders as well. Those guys also lead by example. So we're grateful to have those guys come in. All our tight ends is a really well put together group that can help us in all different various ways. Thank you.